Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you know, Memorial Day is right around the corner, and I wanted to celebrate by doing something special, something that I truly love, and that's talking about films. So, here's a list of military themed films that I absolutely love. And if you haven't seen any of these films on the list, I highly recommend you do so. Now, let's get into the video. Starting off the list, we have Saving Private Ryan. This is a 1998 film from Steven Spielberg. The story follows Captain John Miller and his men behind enemy lines during World War II in search of Private James Ryan in order to send them back home via the sole survivor policy. The list of cast members itself is star-studded from top to bottom, filled with so many names that went on to become some of the biggest names in Hollywood today. Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, Edward Burns, Tom Sizemore, Barry Pepper, Giovanni Ribisi, Vin Diesel, Adam Goldberg, and Jeremy Davis. This list of cast members is absolutely astounding. Now, the film's budget itself, it was only $70 million and it grossed over $481 million. The film as well had 11 Oscar nominations with 5 wins for Best Cinematography, Best Director, Best Film Editing, Best Sound, and Best Sound Effects. I'm going to play a clip of a scene from the movie and just listen. Listen at how good and epic these things sound.
Who's in command here? You are, sir! Sergeant Horvath?
Next on the list, we have Hacksaw Ridge from 2016, and yet another film set in World War II. And this is also the 4th film directed by Mel Gibson, and it stars Andrew Garfield as Army medic Desmond T. Doss, who served during the Battle of Okinawa in World War II. Now, Desmond is a pacifist who refused to kill, and he became the first man in American history to receive the Medal of Honor without firing one single shot. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of Andrew Garfield, but holy crap, this is arguably one of his best performances yet. And what really seals it for me is the final scenes of Act 2. The music, the cinematography, the acting, and the sound all came together to create one of the most heart-wrenching scenes in film history. His heroism itself was on a whole nother level. Mel Gibson and Andrew Garfield truly outdid themselves with this film, and I absolutely loved it. I loved everything about this. Now, you see modern day critics talk about how much these Marvel films have heart. The entirety of the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't even come close to the amount of heart flowing from this film, especially in Act 3. Now, the closest movie that I would say that would come close to just the heart, the tone, and the feel of Hacksaw Ridge was this most recent MCU film, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And that story hit a lot of beats that kind of mirror what we got from Hacksaw Ridge. And I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. Now, to round out my list, we have 1917. This was released in 2019 from director Sam Mendes, and the story follows 2 British soldiers during World War I, not World War II. These gentlemen are tasked with delivering a message through enemy territory that could essentially stop 1,600 soldiers from walking into a trap, but they only have 8 hours to do so. The film itself was written, acted, and directed supremely, but that's not why it's on my list. It's on my list for the ballsy move to shoot the film essentially in one long shot. Now, this was an ambitious idea and extremely difficult to pull off, and the fact that Mendes cast 2 virtually unknown actors makes the movie even more remarkable for pulling this off. Mendes's ambitious work from 1917 has the potential to shape the way movies in the future could be shot. Either way, the film was absolutely remarkable and I highly recommend it. So this was just a quick list of movies, military films that I absolutely love. And if you're looking for something to watch on this Memorial Day, these 3 films, you cannot go wrong with it. But I do want to commend every person that serves in our military arms, the past, present, and in the future. I have so much respect for you guys, and this country wouldn't be what it is today without you. And on that note, my name's Lincoln. This is the RPG Show. Until next time, guys, like, comment, sub, and I'm out. Peace.